So long time no streaming. I lost even the confidence to stream. Let's see how it goes. We are now in Turkey. We are more settled in a city called Mersin. So we are here with my wife and child. My child start coughing when I start streaming. I prepared for this stream and I told to my wife and my son to not make noise. Hello everyone who are joining. Thank you for joining, for watching. I didn't stream for a week maybe. I don't know how to start this even. Anyway, now we are settled in Mersin. Mersin is a city in Turkey. It's in the south. We chose this city because it seemed for us more hot, because in other places like it was a bit cold and the heating wasn't like working that well. And here we thought that it will be like hotter, but it's still at night cold. I mean, because the buildings are not meant to be are not built to such weather. Maybe the same in Algeria, by the way. When we were in Algeria, despite it being in Africa, so despite that, we were like using how to say adiyala?
Blanket.
Yeah, blankets. We were using blankets at night because in the winter it gets cold. Like not that cold like in Russia, because in Russia when it's cold they have very good heating and the building is very resistant to the cold. But in such countries, since they are like I don't know hot, the building they are not that resistant to the cold, and the heating also system maybe is not that I don't know that strong. So we went from Izmir to Konya, another city in Turkey called Konya, and we get stuck there because after the first day in the hotel, we went the next day to take the ticket to the bus, to the ticket of the bus to Mersin, and uh, I thought that I will exchange some dollar to local currency, and I went with my family to the bus station, like the bus station that is between cities, and I made them like stop there to eat something, and I went to look for an exchange. And the funny thing that it was like Saturday, and in Saturday and Sunday, exchanges aren't working here. So like I didn't expect that like 2 days no work. It's crazy. Even like because here the main religion is Islam, so it's supposed to be like the Friday supposed to be the off day. Like in Algeria, when I lived in Algeria, only Friday was off day. Hello, Angie. Good morning, working but listening on the side. No, we are not in a hotel. We are in Airbnb, like not Airbnb. We use Airbnb, and we find a guy here. He's a student, and he's studying here, and at the same time working. And he has like an apartment here, and he accepted us to live with him. Airbnb, so it's good website. You can find good deals there. So I went in Konya to look for an exchange, and they were all closed, and we had to come back to the hotel to spend the second day. So I thought we will be stuck there in 2 days, but thanks God, the guy who was working in the hotel, I told him that I need to exchange, and he said like I can exchange for you. So he gave me local money. I gave him $100, and thanks to him, we didn't spend another day in the hotel, but we went in the next day directly. We took the train, because the bus, I saw the price, like it was maybe 2 times expensive than the train, and the train, they said that it goes only to Adana, so we had to go to Adana. So we went by train from Konya to Adana. By the way, trains here aren't meant to sleep in. I don't know, usually in trains between big regions in Russia, they have two types of places, or two, what they call the plus card, where a lot of people sleep together, or they have coupe, where each cabin for 4 people, it's a bit expensive. So they have both wagons for sleeping. But here they had, I don't know, I didn't see that, but my wife saw one wagon for sleeping and others all for sitting. So I didn't know that there is such, like, I don't know, train where you have to sit for hours. So we had to take that train, and the same from Izmir to Konya, from Konya to Adana. So we took the train, and we went to this Adana because they didn't have like train from Konya to Mersin directly. And why we choose Mersin? Because Mersin, it's like, I don't know. We thought it's hotter, but I think it's the same. Yeah. Thank you, Angie. Yeah, we don't have to move now. I think we have just to look in Mersin itself for long term, because now we are living in Airbnb, so he charges about hello Curtis. This guy charges about how many, like 250 on 18, maybe what, $13 per night or something like that. Yeah, about $13 per night. But we want to find cheaper, because if $13 per night, it will be like $390 per month. And we hope to find cheaper. We found like for $250 per month. That's what we found. No, I think microphone. Okay. Yeah, 13 is also not bad, but still it's a bit a lot without work, etc. Only spending the savings. So we prefer to spend less for long term. And so we found, like I'm telling, but we found for $250, but they ask for 6 months. So they ask to pay for 6 months, like for whole 6 months should be paid. A contract should be made. The first month should be paid as a deposit as well, and the first month also is a commission for real estate. So it's about 2,000 for 6 months we need now to make the residence and etc. Yeah, my wife is like my child is playing in his phone, and my wife is also using her phone. Why no contracts? I don't know. Why you think so? Because without the contract, they don't give like the residence. Why do you think so? Mm, because they don't accept like for 1 month. I don't know. Maybe you heard some stories about contracts that's not good. What about other Russians? Are they doing contracts? It's really cheap. No way you can find somewhere anything that cheap in US or Western Europe. Yeah, yeah, it's cheap. By the way, the food is cheap. I don't know. Everything is cheap here. I mean, we spend like for food. Hmm, I don't know, less than 100, less than 10, $10 a day. I mean, yeah, maybe, or what? If 18, yeah, less than 10, $10 a day for food. Yeah, yeah. Without that contract, we will not have a residence, and I mean, since it's yeah, like compared to other countries, it's much cheaper here. Uh, so we have to stay here maybe because even in Georgia, if they give like for Russians 1 year, it's much expensive there. And here for Russians they give like 2 months, 2 months to live, and you have to do this residence. If you don't do this residence, so you don't have the right to stay. How easy it would be to get the residence there? I don't know how it's easy uh, because they kind of limit the residence to foreigners here if they surpass like in the region, if the population of foreigners surpass 20% of the population of the region, so that they don't give residency. That's why we weren't choosing places where there are a lot of Russians, because we will have like more chance to be accepted, and they will not refuse. That's why we choose Izmir. Then like we went to this Mersin. So those are not like that popular places for Russians. So we thought we will have more chance here to get the residence. Uh, but we don't have choice. Yeah, I understand. Without no work, nothing, and even I thought to my wife, if we spend all our money in for rent, I don't know, it will be hard even to find the money to eat maybe. Yes.
I have money for eating
Yeah,
for my Korean classes.
we have to try to exchange that, but that's not a lot. Also, like $700.
It will be 1,000 by the end of the week.
Yeah, but if I will give everything now, I don't know. Anyway, how does the job market look there? I don't know. The job market I didn't look yet because we just settled yesterday, and I'm thinking tomorrow to go to the как называется tax station, not tax station, налоговая tax
Ah,
organization or something like that.
I don't know.
So
Tax office.
yeah, to the tax office to get the number. I don't know, ENN. In Russian they call
Identification tax number.
yeah, maybe. I did, so yeah, to open a bank account, you have to have identification tax number or something like that. So I don't know. I tried to do that by website. They said that it's possible to do by website, but in the website it didn't work. I don't know why. So I have to go to the office and check tomorrow if they will give me that number. Ah, NG, you propose to stay 1 month here to go to learn about everything. I don't know. We will have to spend $390 to live in this place. I mean, maybe for some people it's not a lot, but it will be good if we will keep it to, I don't know, we will spend it in the living for 6 months. Anyway, I don't know, we don't have a lot of big choice to go to other uh, cities and other places. Everything is closed, or they ask like some money you have to live there. Like in Thailand, I think they ask 800 for a person just to have in your bank account to let you live there. And internet speed is good, Curtis. It's depend. So most hotels where we were, it wasn't like a good speed, but this guy, maybe he's paying good money for the internet. That's why he has a good Wi-Fi. Build up translation business. Yeah, it's a good idea, but it needs maybe some finances. Internet work. Ah, I don't know about internet work. Hello, John Doe. Welcome. I was like writing content on the web. That's how I was earning. But it's possible also to translate. But like translating, like writing translation is not that good. Maybe I have to look for translation agencies to work here, because I will find maybe verbal translation, and that's better, because usually in Russia it makes more money than writing translation, because in writing translation you have to write, translate for a week to get $100, while in verbal one you can, I don't know, get $100 a day. ID number, okay. Thank you, Curtis. Yeah, it wasn't that easy to do, but what we have to do. We are not planning like to come back. Sometimes in a weak moments I think about that, but I know that's, I don't know, that's dangerous. Do you need to register your online business there to get ID? I don't know, but what business? I think to get the ID, anyone supposed to get it just from the passport. I don't know, anyone legal. Anyway, I will ask tomorrow. I don't know what. No way. Jump Dubai. No way to Dubai. Oh, we ran from Dubai because it's like expensive there, like hell. No, Dubai it's not like for me or for us. Yeah, we today talked about that, and we think that it's like, I don't know, like a dream that will never happen again. Because in Dubai you need like a good car, a good place to live in, and good work to survive, but not like for us. Yeah, if yeah, the climate is good. I don't know, even the air conditioner, they don't put it like very cold. Like in Dubai, they like reasonable. So even in the train, they had air conditioner, and it was like for just to clean the air. mostly. I didn't feel that cold. It's normal, like for normal people. Curtis, I have only already monetized channel, but the thing that I don't know where to withdraw that money so I can send checks to someone. But there is a guy who is a subscriber and who helped me in Dubai, who sent me by Western Union $100. See, uh, he so uh, he created a PayPal account, and now I am promoting the PayPal link in the description. You can find it in this video, you can find it in the previous video. We are making like fundraising, fundraising for to pay for the rent. Even if we will have like now enough to pay for the rent, it will be like for the next 6 months. But if we will raise it now, so we will be able now to not think about like I don't know to the money that we need like after, because if we now use all our money to rent, so nothing will be left. It will be hard for us because they ask for 6 months, and 6 months at least it's about 2,000 bucks. Yeah, it's like 1,500 bucks could be used for 6 months, like to pay only the rent, but the other they ask for deposits for 1 month and commission for the other month, if 250, so $2,000 we need to pay for that's a nasty cough. Bagdan, yeah, he didn't cough all the day. I don't know, he started coughing when I start streaming. Maybe when at night it's getting a bit more colder. Maybe that's the reason. Anyway, we're also changing all the time, like changing the climate and getting used to such climate. I don't know. I mean, the climate is good, but when you change, like you get what's the word? Like adapt. You adapt. Start adapting. We are all adapting to this weather. At least it's better than Dubai.
Cinema.
So what I was talking about. Hello Sinan, thanks for joining. And what else? Today at least we took a walk in the city. We saw some playgrounds, and I showed the area to my wife here, to my child, so they will know how to come back home. And my wife seems like it. And if I will go tomorrow to the center of the city to tax office, so I will not like worry to let them here for a day. Just curious, do you have any family or friends in Ukraine? Probably crazy question, but family consider going there at any point. I don't know. I don't have family in Ukraine, but we have very far family in Ukraine from my the part of my wife, the part of my mother. So my mother, she's from Russia, and her relatives from her side, mother side, so they are from Ukraine, and we weren't like in touch that much. But if we talk about with my uncle or my grandmother, Hello, Steve. I missed what? Streaming? So, if we talk with my uncle or my grandmother, so they know them and they talk to them sometimes. I don't know about them, but I hope they are doing well. They are like really like close family to us. But a lot of families here, even here in Russia, they weren't like in touch with us. So yeah, that's why when I lived in Russia all the time, why I had the English club because I was looking for friends for family here. So even like my family here didn't help me that much. And the funny fact that the my uncle and my grandmother, they were angry at my mother and they told her why you came here. And when my uh, you hurt your uncle, I remember it's like a kind of a joke, but I don't understand it. I saw it in TikTok sometimes. Hurt your uncle, uncle maybe. Okay, yeah, uncle. So when we visited here, like when we come back from Algeria to Russia, so we lived 1 or 2 days in the area of my grandmother and uncle, and they fight a lot with my mother, and we left there to a friend of my mother, and didn't like her to because she come back, and when my grandfather died, and even they told her to not get the I don't know to not get как сказать наследство, Сашу?
Uh,
When somebody dies
no.
and
Will это нет, will это завещание, а наследство...
check in Google Translate, please.
Блин, я же знаю.
I don't need that. I need the word. So when
Heredity.
heredity, they said to not get to refuse to get the heredity inheritance. Yes, inheritance. Yeah, they told her to because you lived 12 to 20 years in Algeria, you don't deserve to have that. By law, she deserved it, and they said that you don't deserve because you lived to 20 years in Algeria, and they fight it a lot. Despite I didn't visit like Russia for 12 years, and I came there and they were fighting a lot, and I told them that you are like not accepting me, not accepting my mother, etc. While we are like direct, I don't know, people, directly relatives. And after that, I don't know, I didn't like talk, not with my, with, I mean, I talked to them, but just because they are family. But I didn't like have good relationship with them, both my uncle and my grandmother. Because what it has to do 20 years living in Algeria with the inheritance. If it's her father who died and inheritance is by law, she deserved that. Yeah, I made my own family, so that's why I wasn't. I know that they have family in Ukraine, but I don't know them. I don't know even my uncle and my grandmother very well. I mean, I know they are still alive in Russia, and they always watch TV. I know their opinion about everything. So anyway, it's not a like big lose, we can say. Oh, Arabic and one most paid translation jobs in German. Ah, also German. Yeah, I hope so. So maybe I will find here because there are a lot of Arabic people coming to Turkey because I was walking here, I don't know, visiting some places, and I heard a lot of Arabic people talking here. Even I think Arabic people more than Russians are here. like a lot of them. I heard a lot of Arabic, but I didn't meet a lot of Russians here. My Algerian family, will they find a work in Algeria? No, no. In Algeria, it's like a worse situation. It's hard to find a work, and even if you find a work, it's like for $100 a month. That means a lot for them, and it's not the good case for me to go to Algeria. Yeah, Steve Smith, I solved a little bit YouTube payment like with the check, not yet. I need to go to say the guy Amir to send him a check, so he will send me Western Union. But we solved that through PayPal, so anything will be sent to PayPal. Now he created a fundraising for me. So the fundraising, it's about like, I don't know, for the price of the rent, and I will gather that fundraising, or I will raise that fund um, with the help of subscribers. So and he will send me by Western Union. So he's living in America. His name is his real name is Eric. Eric. Anyway, you will find in the link in the description in this video and the previous video, you will find the link and you will find his name there. He made it for me, the fundraising. So I had this idea, so I was looking for someone who has normal PayPal working, and to send him everything through PayPal and get through Western Union. So that's what I was thinking about, and good that I found Eric who does that for me. I think I can trust him before he sends me also in Western Union in Dubai. $100. Sometimes he join here with us. Some of you knows him like Amir. Maybe it's your name or something. Legion. What is foreign legion? I don't know. I tried one website where like foreigner communities, but I found bad reviews about it. Foreigner legion. Can you write somewhere the word foreign legion?
What is it?
Just write it. It's like, I don't know, maybe something community.
What?
Foreign legion. Legion на русском. Legion. Legion. Yes. No, you are a friend is removed from everywhere. Yeah, I have the new link in my new videos. New link of PayPal. They go all the Eric and the payment of the check. The address of YouTube was removed completely. So everything I will get through YouTube, I will get, I don't know, somewhere to the check. Maybe, I don't know, when I will solve the problem with the maybe to myself here with the living, if we live for 6 months, so I will get the check. I will be able to use the address maybe by myself. JP, hello JP. That you made the right choice with Turkey and South Coast. This time of year it's cheap. Yeah, it's very cheap. Maybe because it's not like how to say. It's not seasonable. It's like seasonable time, not the season of the tourists. That's why it's cheap here. Yeah, it's bit from Antalya. It's called Mersin, but we did that for a reason, because the more, if in one region they have more than 20% of population foreigners, so that they don't give residence. Maybe they made that because of the Russians, a lot of Russians who are coming here. That's why we choose the place with less Russians with less foreigners. Yeah, I hope to find a work. About Algeria, it is in Algeria, I think. No, don't join. Was a joke. I didn't get it. Thank you, Curtis, for supporting. Thank you very much. Yeah, yeah. By the way, PayPal is not working in Russia. It's not working in Turkey, but it's working for foreigner. So that was for me the only way to make it work somehow. I hope I will get that and everything will be okay. The most important, I will do like the address here, live in the same place for 6 months. It will be great, like long time. And during that 6 months, for sure, I will find a good work. Try to get away. Yeah. Thank you, Steve, for the support. Nice one. Oi, it's still showing me Aid. In Russia, in Dubai, it was showing me all the time ruble, and now it's showing me Aid. It means the Dubai money, maybe. But I remember I changed the location to Turkey. Why they didn't change that yet? Maybe they are very, I don't know, very late with things to get. I mean, it's just what it shows. It doesn't important to her because in the like when we have like super chat, so we have like the dollar price in the super chat, and in the top they always show local currency. So I would be happy when they will show lira directly. Turkish lira, it should be TL, Turkish lira. But the money will go like to, I don't know, to the account with dollar. It will be always counted in dollar and then converted to the local money. It's not an issue. But it's funny to see Aid. It's Arabic Emirates dirham. Dirham. I don't know, my child is crying. I don't know. Что с тобой, беда?
Маска болит.
His leg is hurting.
Ну что ты долго сидишь, зайка? Долго сидишь, долго.
Может, походи с ним до балкона?
Или сидел?
He stayed a lot at the same place and his leg is hurting. Yeah, 65 lira, by the way, it's possible, I don't know, if someone, I don't know, alone maybe to eat for one whole day. Like to have a dinner and to eat in the evening at the same time. Ну, пойдите на балкон, пожалуйста. Или что с ним? Yeah, we found, Curtis, two Russian people here. The first people I found, they were very helpful because she was doner kebab. So the first people I found here were from Russia. I don't remember from where. Anyway, they helped us when we were very sick. One of the girl, the woman, so she is like how to say a nurse. I mean, and usually like nurse are also like called for mobilization. That's why she left with her child, like 14 years old child, and her husband, and she helped us a lot with healing, with learning about the medicaments that we need, etc. and she helped us also with some advices about Turkey and about Turkey and we are in touch with her, and she's a good woman, and she also like gave me the idea about making the ID tax number without having like the residence. So without having the residence, she said that it's possible to have the ID tax to have the bank account. So thanks to her, I learned about that. And then when we went to Konya, the town there, I met also one guy. 93 TL. Yeah, $5. 5 multiplied by 18. I will try to multiply that. I usually just remember the difference between. Можешь пождете на балкон? The difference between. Anyway. Where's the calculator? Oh, okay. I am speaking to my wife. My child is. His leg is hurting, I don't know why. 18 multiplied per 5, yes, 90 TL. Okay, I will go maybe.
Покажи, где болит ножка.
Где ты, мать?
Везде. Вся ножка болит.
Что с ним? Что с ним?
Не знаю, ножка болит.
Anyway,
Сидел.
yeah. Anyway,
Больно, когда
okay, let me finish the stream because my child is hurting. I don't know, his leg is hurting. I don't know what's his problem. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next videos, in my next streams, videos, etc. If that will be like possible.
Why not? Why are you saying that?